Every time. God damn it. Someday. Someday. I won't choke to death every time I start up stream. Alright, hang on. One moment. Alright, here we go. Let's see here. Oh, thank you! I appreciate that, Wiz. I don't even know what to look for is the thing. Alright, hold on. So I should make this known. I only have one camera, so you don't get the avatar today. I'm sorry. I have no avatar for you today. It's just me and my weird little hands. So yeah, I haven't done this in a long time. God, when was the last time I opened a box? I think it was Modern Masters 2? And then before that, it was like... No, I'm sorry. Not Modern Masters 2. Modern Horizons 2. And then before that, it was like Modern Masters 2017. I don't do this that often. I normally go to like pre-releases and stuff, but the world ended for a while, and then, you know, I just didn't have a place to play. So the plan is, hang on. Oh, there we go. Turn him over. We have an LCI set booster, and then an OTJ play booster box. I think I'm going to start with Lost Caverns, just because, I don't know, it's older. There's dinosaurs in it. That's cool, I think. Now, I think, yeah, it says here, if I can get the camera to work. Yes, there it is. 1 in 12 boosters include a Jurassic World card. I think that shit is dumb, but everything else in the set is cool, so I don't mind it as much. Besides, I can always just, like, pawn it off on somebody else who's a sucker for that shit, and I'll play with the real Magic cards. There's... how many packs are in here? Is it 24 for a set booster still? Because I know that they stopped doing these. Or maybe if I can get the... Ah! Oh! Come on! There we go. Oh, right. They have these as well. I think this is LCI exclusive. It's like they only have these for Lost Caverns. I think there's some good stuff in these packs. So I hope it's something decent and that I didn't just fuck it up by ripping it off that thing. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm dropping everything. It's okay. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. Alright. How do I want to do this? Do I just pick them all out of the box? That seems alright. Put them all over here. I'll save the box topper for last, I think. That seems like fun. Move that guy over here. I apologize for the extremely scuffed setup. I don't have a decent place to put everything. And again, I only have the one camera, and it is not a high quality camera if you couldn't tell. So yeah, let's move these, yeah, like right here. Sure. See if the camera will focus. Oh, I apologize. Oh, it's the camera's so bumpy. All right, how are these collated? Okay, so it's an art card, which I do not care about. Basic Island, which is the swamp. Oh, and they're okay. So rare must be at the back still. So Armored Kincaller. I've not read any of these cards. Enters the battlefield, reveal a dinosaur card from your hand if you do, or if you control another dinosaur, you gain 3 life. Okay. That's nice for draft, I think. 6 mana Cavern Stomper. This is a house in draft, but otherwise, eh. 6 mana Seismic Monstrosaur. Trample, sacrifice a land. Mountain Cycling for 2. I mean, that's pretty good in draft. Disturbed Slumber, 1 and a green. Instant until end of turn. Target land you control becomes a 4/4 dinosaur creature with reach and haste. Still a land. It must be blocked this turn if able. That's like a cool... It's not really a combat trick, but... Oh my god, it will not focus on these things. Pathfinding Axejaw. When it enters the battlefield, it explores. These are my hands. I don't have VTuber hands. Never mind. No, these are my hands. No, these are... I said this at the beginning. The answer to that question was yes. Yeah, these are my really crinkly, fucked up hands. How's it going, Kim? Thanks for showing up. I hope you enjoy my Saturday, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing stream. When it enters the battlefield, search your library for a basic land or a cave. Put it onto the battlefield and shuffle. This is a really bad Solemn Simulacrum. Cool. Alright. Bat Colony! Oh, fuck. 2 and a white. Enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 black bat creature with flying for each mana from a cave spent to cast this. I'm watching the Brussels Sprouts drive tourney. Oh, I see. So you've got me on as background noise. I understand. Fair enough. Do you even know anything about Magic? No jokes about Magic. Yeah, that's probably all you need to know, honestly. This card seems like nuts in draft, but it's fine otherwise. Twists and Turns. Oh, this is a transform card. Another Twitter bot that makes AI Magic cards. There have been people that have actually made like draft sets about that thing. It's very funny. Would explore, instead you scry one, then the creature explores. When Twists and Turns enters the battlefield, target creature you control explores. When a land enters the battlefield under your control, if you control 7 or more lands, transform Twists and Turns. Oh, there's our rare. Hang on. So it transforms into Mycoid Maze. Tap, add a green. 3 green and tap. On the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature card from among them and put that card into your hand. Put the rest in the bottom of the library in a random order. This card seems fine. Again, I hope the fact that my hands are super shaky and the fact that I have a really shitty camera is not ruining the experience for everybody. Here's a rare. Whatever the fuck this thing is. Whenever Pugnacious Hammerskull attacks while you don't control another dinosaur, put a stun counter on it. Oh, this card is bad. It's 3 mana, but damn, that's terrible. Okay. Oh, and here's a foil. The game store in the area that recently moved to a new location in the mall with space to host TG. Oh, that's cool. I had a very similar experience. Not the mall, but like our little downtown area. It's been nice. Oh, this card isn't bad. Fanatical Offering. An additional cost to cast a spell, sacrifice an artifact or creature, draw 2, then create a map token. That's fair. Honestly, I really like trading card games. Oh, and here's the fucking, like, the filler card. I love trading card games. Like, playing them. Everything else about them generally sucks ass. Like, I've talked about the, like, you've probably heard me and Fettel talk about this a lot, but playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Is hell. Mostly because, for any format that's not, like, the main format that the game is played on is all about making sure that your opponent never gets to play, and then also everything in the format costs as much as, like, a video game console, so, like, why would you do that? Yeah, but, like, if a Kasuge cost, like, the price of a PS5 every 3 months to play instead of, like, $3 on Steam. It's really something. Oh, come on. Oh, here's another art card. That's cool. Oh, so it's not always a basic land in that slot. Yeah, they've actually made quite a few. You can play them online, but you can't play them in person. So, like, you can play them with your friends, but you can't play, like, in a competitive sense, necessarily. Oh, this is just a really bad Evolving Wilds. It's not, like, a bad Evolving Wilds. It's, like, a weird Evolving Wilds. It's fine. I'm not gonna bother with a lot of the commons or uncommons unless I see something that I'm looking for. Envoy of the Cat Advisor, sure. Holly's Favor. Oh, right. This is the set that introduced Discover. This mechanic is busted. I forgot that this was the mechanic. Yeah, it's like, yeah, what if we took Cascade, which is probably the most egregious and, like, the second or third most broken mechanic in the entire game's history, and we just made it better, you know? What if we just did that? Quatley's Final Strike. It's fine. Oh, another Fanatical Offering. That's good. And there's the really bad Sad Robot. Another Bat Colony. So that's the uncommons. Oh, shit. Got a spoiler. There's the big Leech again. So, fun thing about this set is that there's some cards that just look like this. And I don't know how I feel about this border. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to feel about it. I think it looks like the artwork on this thing looks sick as hell, but it's kind of hard to parse. Oh shit. Oh, I skipped it. Oh, I skipped the rare Toku monster. Yeah, kinda. One black-green Squirming Emergence, Fathomless Descent. Return to the battlefield, target non-land permanent card in your graveyard with mana value less than or equal to the number of permanent cards in your graveyard. Interesting. That card seems not bad, actually. I'm gonna set that one aside. And then the foil, and then the disc thing. I'm gonna set aside, like, the foils and the rares, I think. Maybe not this foil. This foil's whatever. I'll set aside the cards that I think I should. So I should get that full art land, actually. There it is. And then everything else can just rot. Everything else is basically just kindling. Oh, I should get the pack opening ASMR. Oh, shit! Oh, God, I got one of the signed art cards! Let's go! I don't even know who this is, and I do not care. Promising Vein again? Yeah, the thing about the art cards is that, sure, you can get, like, the gold stamped, like, you can get, like, the gold stamped, like, artist print, whatever version of them, but, like, who gives a shit? I would just buy the artist's, like, print and put it on my wall instead of having it be the size of like a credit card. Like, what do I do with this? Like, what the fuck is this thing? Hello? Oh, okay, I know what this... Send for... This is mostly just draft stuff. Screaming Phantom, another chance. Wait a minute. Oh, that card's not bad. It's pretty good in draft. Wait a minute, hold on. Is this the same guy? Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. So, here's what the normal version of this guy looks like. And here's the really fancy version. Here they are. He's a mushroom. I don't know about this guy. I mean, it's at worst it's a 3-mana 3/3, so it's fine in draft. Synapse. I don't want to look at this card. Jesus. Nope, that sure is a 2-mana 2/2 with upside. Oh, this is one of the transform cards. All right, hang on. Let me... Bam. This is just a 5/5? Okay. Oh, wait. Here's one of the Jurassic Park cards. Swooping Pteranodon. 3 red, white for a 3/3 flying and haste. Whenever Swooping Pteranodon or another dinosaur with flying enters the battlefield under your control, gain control of target creature and opponent controls until end of turn. Untap it, it gains flying and haste until the end of turn. Thinking of the next end step, target land deals 3 damage to that. What? How? This card makes no sense to me. None of these abilities do anything to synergize with one another. Well, whatever. Oh, here we go. We got a boat. The Belligerent. So 2 blue and a red for legendary artifact vehicle. Whenever it attacks, create a treasure token. Until end of turn, you may look at the top card of your library at any time, and you may play lands and cast spells from the top of your library. Neat! That's actually not horrible. Crew 5. Or no, Crew 3. Sorry, for a 5/5. I mean, it's no Smuggler's Copter, but, like, it's fine. Oh, they did it! I've already forgot about this card. Yeah, they made the fucking... There's a fucking Minecraft reference in here. And it's foil. So, you know, that's cool. Oh, and a fungus token. I should probably actually hold on to this. I might need it at some point. Oh, he sure is. Thank you, Kim. Oh, this is the artwork of the card that's been killing me in Vintage Cube recently. Oh, Hidden Nursery. I've actually played with this card a little bit. It's fine. It's not horrible, but it's fine. Oh, Capybara! I think this is the first Capybara in the game. Yeah. We've got a fucking Capybara. That's kind of cool. He's got, like, energy tattoos. Oh, look at a baby! Look at this guy. Poison Dart Frog. It's literally just a Poison Dart Frog. Okay. Neat. That seems insane in draft. Oh, this card. I also lost to this in Vintage Cube the other day. It's, When it enters the battlefield, look at target opponent's hand, exile a non-land card from it until it leaves the battlefield. This is an old card, oh, I forget the lineage that it's from, but like there's like a handful of these, but this is the best one because it has flying and lifelink. So it like actually ends the game and helps you not die. Oh, this thing. Eh. Oh, hang on. Bedrock Tortoise. It's got a fucking turtle! As long as you return creatures you control have hexproof. Ooh. This card seems pretty alright. I mean, if you want to play a deck with this effect, like, that seems pretty good. What the fuck is this thing? When it dies, scry one to create a treasure token. Actually, that seems alright. Oh, and here's a... I forgot there are list cards in here. This card is bad. Alright, moving on. Fucking... I have no idea what this is. Let's schmoove along a little bit more, I think. Come on, camera. Work with me here. Come on. I know you can do it. Work with me here. It will not work with me here. Nope, it just refuses to focus. Damn. Oh well. Maybe someday it will focus again. So this is Hidden Volcano, and it's battlefield tapped. Adds red, and then 4 in a red. You can sacrifice it and discover 4. Gore Fire Suffering. Oaken Siren. Neat. Oh, Pirate Hat. The fuck? Oh, now it focused. Oh, this card is cracked. I think this is an uncommon. Yeah, this looks like an uncommon to me. So it's not Pauper playable, unfortunately, but this card would be nuts if it was. Just 1 mana, 1/1 flyer that creates a map token when you enter the battlefield so it can make itself bigger later. It's really good. Oh, shit! They made Sorcerer's Spyglass an uncommon in this set. Cool. I'll keep that aside. This card's whatever. What the hell is this? Opponents can't cast spells during your turn whenever one or more creatures you control with power greater than its base power deals combat damage to a player. Draw a card. That seems fine. Oh, and here's one of the dual lands from the set. This is fine. And here's a common from earlier. Ooh, White Mane Lion, actually. That might be playable somewhere. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, look at that. Look at the fucking colors on this thing. That's so dope. Oh, Foil Mountain. Hell yeah. That's going in the pile. For the edge, Deep Goblin, Skull Taker, Skullcap, Snail. Kind of a Broadway pose. Yeah, it looks pretty. It's very pretty. There's just not a whole lot of other stuff in here that I really care about. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, this is from the Commander deck, I think. Don Andres, the Renegade. 1 blue, black, red. Legendary creature, Vampire Pirate. These creatures you control but don't own gets +2/+2 and has Menace and Death Touch. And it's a pirate in addition to its other types. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell you don't own, create 2 tapped treasure tokens. That seems alright. Magmatic Galleon. Deals 5 when it enters the battlefield, deals 5 damage to target creature and opponent controls. Whenever one or more creatures your opponent controls are dealt excess non-combat damage to create a treasure token, crew 2. Sure. Here's a foily thing. And a dinosaur token. I'll hold on to that. Yeah, this thing is very pretty. I really like this thing. Oh, here's the same thing from earlier, but it's not signed this time. Hidden Necropolis. Brackish Blunder. Deadweight. Oh, this card is very good in draft. This card is insanely good in draft. Unlucky Drop. Greedy Freebooter. Explorer's Cache. Malamet Battleglyph. Might of the Ancestors. Oh, this is that cat from earlier. Rampaging Ceratops. Can't be blocked by 3 or more creatures. And it's got the fancy art. That's cool. Again, the camera refuses to focus. Oh, Sentinel of the Nameless City. This card also killed me in Vintage Cube Draft the other day. This card is really good. 2 and a green. So 3 mana for a 3/4 with Vigilance. Whenever Sentinel of the Nameless City enters the battlefield or attacks, create a map token. So you can just force creatures to explore. It's really cool. Ah, awesome! We get an ad card. I don't give a flying fuck. Oh, but here we go. This card is insane. 2 and a blue for a 1/5. A call, first among equals. For a legendary creature human advisor, at the beginning of each player's end step, and if an artifact entered the battlefield under your control this turn, look at the top 2 cards of your library, put one of them into your hand and the other into your graveyard. This card is fucking nuts. This card is ridiculous. The fucking 5 toughness on this card makes it impossible to deal with in combat. This card is nuts. Oh, come on. Oh, hell yeah. Look at this thing. God, this artwork rules. Oh, a Plains. Join the Dead. Fungal Fortitude. Mineshaft Spider. So close. It's so close to being the thing I want it to be. Child of the Volcano. Frilled Cave Worm. Who up worming their frilled cave? I don't know. Glowcap Lantern. Sonote Scout. Codal Scavenger. Oh, it's a fucking raccoon! I didn't know they had raccoons in the game now. Come on, camera, focus. There we go. Look at it. Hungry boy. A dowsing device. I've heard that this card is pretty alright. Yeah, this doesn't seem bad. But who gives a fuck? Because this card underneath it is fucking nuts. I needed this card for Commander deck. Thousand Moon Smithies. 2 white for a legendary artifact. When it enters the battlefield, you create a white gnome soldier artifact creature token with this creature's power and toughness are equal to the number of artifacts and or creatures you control. At the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, you may tap 5 untapped artifacts and or creatures you control. If you do, transform it. And then it transforms into Barracks of the Thousand. Oh, come on. There we go. Legendary Artifact Land. Whenever you cast an artifact or creature spell using mana produced by this thing, create a white gnome soldier. So you create tokens on both sides. But this time happens whenever you cast one. And this card is fucking ridiculous. I'm saving that one. And we got a foil Dart Frog and then one of these guys. I think that card's a couple bucks, too. The Thousand Moon Smithy. I think that's the first card of any value that I've opened. Oh, look at this. That's very pretty. Hidden Nursery. Out of Air, Runaway Boulder, Brazen Blade Master, Tectonic Hazard. This card, actually, I'm gonna hold on to this one. I need this one for another deck. One red. Tectonic Hazard deals 1 damage to each opponent and each creature they control. This is very important in exactly one commander deck that I am building for later. Belligerent Yearling. Oh, another Thrashing Brontodon. I might hold on to that. Triumphant Chomp. Oh, come on. Work with me here. Sunbird Standard. I don't know what that means. Oh, fuck! Yo! They reprinted Gishath in this set and gave him new art? Let's go! Oh, I remember when this card was like $60. 5 red, green, white for a 7/6 legendary creature dinosaur avatar. Vigilance, Trample, and Haste. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, reveal that many cards from the top of your library. Oh, come on. Focus, camera. Put any number of dinosaur creature cards from among them under the battlefield and the rest at the bottom of your library in a random order. This card's absurd. And they gave it new art. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, and that wasn't even like the rare in the pack. That was like the alt art card in the pack. Let's go. Warden of the Inner Sky. Whenever Warden of the Inner Sky has 3 or more counters on it, it has Flying and Vigilance. Tap 3 untapped artifacts and or creatures you control. Put a +1/+1 counter on it. And Scry 1 activate only as a sorcery. That's pretty cool. Daring Discovery. And a map token. I actually didn't have any map tokens, so... Not bad! Gishath is nuts. Oh, this is a fucked up card. I know what this card does. I've seen what this card does. It's really gross. Oh, is this thing foil? Oh, cool. You can get... Oh, right. You can't get foils in that slot. Okay. This thing... Whatever that is. Echo of Dust. War Scribe. Helping Hand. Dauntless Dismantler. I know that people complain about this card in Canadian Highlander. Inverted Iceberg. I think I saw that card earlier. Oh, this card. I saw this card. This card is also really good in older formats because it's a free sack outlet for creatures and artifacts. That's pretty good. I'll set that aside. Deeproot Pilgrimage. Whenever one or more non-token merfolk you control become tapped, create a 1/1 blue merfolk creature token with hexproof. Ooh, that's pretty good for merfolk. Whatever this is. And dinosaur. That's the 3/3 dinosaur, not the 3/1 dinosaur. Oh, my music stopped. Hell. Oh, here's the new Galta art. That's cool. Ruska Puzzle Door. This card could be pretty good in something. Oh, a Braid. Okay, I need copies of a Braid. This card is always good. Disruptor Wanderglyph. Cogwork Wrestler. Nikanzel Current Conductor. God, I don't know how to read any of these things. Jolly's Dawnrunner. Glimpse the Core. This card's pretty good. I might set that aside. Waterlogged Hulk. Jadelight Spelunker. This is also a card I wanted. X and green for a 1/1 Merfolk Scout. When it enters the battlefield, it explores X times. So X is just whatever you're able to pay for it or want to pay for it. And you can either draw a billion cards or make this thing massive. Love that. Foil of the Araska Puzzle Door. And Rakdos Cackler. This is a card from the list. I don't think it's any good, but who knows. Oh, what the fuck is this artwork? What the fuck is this creature? What is this thing? Some kind of weird frog. Oh, River Herald Guide. I remember this card. This card was good. Earthshaker Dreadmaw. Oh, hold on. We got a fancy card here. Oh, it's the same. It's It's the same card. But one of them's got the fancy art. Neat. I bet this might actually be pretty good. I'm going to put this aside. Oh! Hang on. Full art mythic. Hang on. We got the fancy art mythic. Hang on. Ojer Kaslim Deepest Growth. 3 in green for a legendary creature god. It's a 6/5 trample. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, reveal that many cards from the top of your library. You may put a creature card and or a land card from among them onto the battlefield, with the rest on the bottom in a random order. When it dies, return it to the battlefield tapped and transformed under its owner control. And it transforms into Temple of Cultivation. So it's just a land that taps for green, and you can pay 2 and a green and transform it back into the god. This thing is nuts from what I've seen. It's also quite expensive from what I understand. And then we got one of the other dual lands. And a fucking ad card? Who cares? Oh, we're not even halfway through this box. I feel like I've been doing this forever. Oh, another signed card. Cool. Hidden Courtyard, don't care. There's the Minecraft spider. This card, from what I remember, from what I've heard from other people, fucked up a bunch of old formats. Because... No, that's an uncommon. Okay, I wasn't sure if that was, like, ruining Pauper or something. Oh, Scytheclaw Raptor. Okay. Whenever a player casts a spell, if it's not their turn, Scytheclaw Raptor deals 4 damage to them. That seems pretty alright. Maybe. Maybe. Come on. Come on. There we go. Yeah. That's cool. Oh, hang on. Oh, I fucked up. Spoiled it. Matsalantli. Oh, God. The Great Door. 3 mana for a legendary artifact. Tap to draw a card, then discard a card. You can pay 4 and transform the Great Door. Activate only if there are 4 more permanent types among cards in your graveyard. And it transforms into the Core, which is a legendary land. Fathomless Descent. Tap, add X mana of any one color, where X is the number of permanent cards in your graveyard. That seems really good. And then... this card is also gross. Inti, Seneschal of the Sun. Hold on. Come on. Focus with me. Come on. There we go. 1 or red. Legendary creature, Human Knight. Whenever you attack, you may discard a card. If you do, put +1/+1 counter on target attacking creature against trample until end of turn. Whenever you discard 1 or more cards, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card until your next end step. This card is fucking nuts, and I got it in foil. I am very okay with that. That seems pretty good. Oh, and I got the gnome token. There's the fucking gnome token. Oh, this art is gorgeous. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, I love that. Oh, here's the forest. I'm gonna set that aside. Bunch of this shit. I don't think there's a ton of, like, high-profile reprints in this set. I think we've seen most of them. Oh, shit. Oh! Actually, this card's pretty good. Enem Pakal, 1000th Moon. 1 red, white for a legendary creature, Human Soldier. It's a 1/2. Whenever you attack with 1 or more non-gnome creatures, put a +1/+1 counter on Enem Pakal. And then create X 1/1 colorless gnome artifact creature tokens that are tapped and attacking, where X is the number of +1/+1 counters on Enem Pakal. This card is really good. Very strong. Snowballs incredibly fast. This thing, and then an ad. Got art. Another art card. I wish they'd give me more basics instead of this thing. Another Rivered Herald Scout. Oh, Spelunking. This card is, I think, actually kind of expensive. 2 and a green for an enchantment. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card, then may put a land from your hand onto the battlefield. Put a cave onto the battlefield, this way you gain life. Lands you control enter the battlefield untapped. This card, I think, is actually a couple of bucks. Stolly's Lorekeeper, Calamitous Cave-In, Jade Seedstones, Abuelo Ancestral Echo. So we got Grandpa. 1 white and a blue for a 2/2 legendary creature spirit flying in ward 2. 1 white and a blue exile another target creature or artifact you control. Turn to the battlefield under turn. Owner's control at the beginning of next end step. Frilled Cave Worm and a thing for token punch outs, I guess. Art card, foil Hidden Courtyard, Sunshot Melissa. That card's pretty good. That's something that I think I need, and it's also a common, so I don't really care. Oh, that's the fucking frog! Oh, it's a goblin. Zoyawa Lava Tongue is a 2/2 legendary creature goblin warlock for a red and a black. Death Touch. At the beginning of your end step, if you descended this turn, each opponent might discard a card or sacrifice a permanent. Zoyawa Lava Tongue deals 3 damage to each opponent who didn't. Neat. Oh, and then the fancy art of Anna Pakal. Oh my god, there were more than 1 rare in this pack. Braided Net. Enters the battlefield with 3 net counters on it. Tap to remove a net counter. Tap another target non-land permanent. Its activated abilities can't be activated for as long as it remains tapped. Interesting. Random foil common. And then a copy token. Oh, come on. Fucking... I got this far. Don't give me trouble now. The art card. One of these things. Don't care. I'm just going to start schmoovin' unless I see something really exciting. Because I think we're most of the way through the set. Oh, shit. Consuming Confluence. 4 and a green for a sorcery. Choose 3. You may choose the same mode more than once. Search your library for a cave card. Put it in the battlefield. Tap, then shuffle. Put 3+1/+1 counters on a cave you control. Becomes a 0/0 elemental creature token with haste. Or creature with haste. Still land. Destroy target enchantment. That's fine. Oh, this is a foil Thrashing Brontodon. Ooh, that's cool. I'll hang on to that guy. That's dope. And then a bat token. I don't know if Thrashing Brontodon is even being played right now, but it's always good. So, like, I don't mind. It's just a 3/4 that you can sacrifice later to blow up an enchantment or an artifact. Signed art card. Got a plains. This thing. This guy. This thing. This guy. This guy. This thing. Charticourse. Ooh, they brought Charticourse back. Cool. Here's the rare. 6 and double black. Bringer of the Last Gift. Flying. When it enters the battlefield, if you cast it, each player sacrifices all of their creatures they control. Then each player returns... Oh, it's a living death on a body. Yo, that's crazy. Oh, I might hang on to that. That could be really good in... Maybe not good, but really annoying in Yarok. Yeah, repeatable living death seems kind of gross. I think people were talking about that card, so I might hang on to that. Ooh! Oh! Hang on! This is a card from the Commander deck, but it's got the fancy art. Admiral Brass, Unsinkable. 2 blue, black, red. For legendary creature, human pirate, it's a 3/3. When it enters the battlefield, mill 4 cards. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may return target pirate creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield with a finality counter on it. It has base power and toughness 4/4 against haste until end of turn. Neat. Oh, and then breaches. So another pirate. This is 2 in a red for a goblin pirate. It's a 3/3. Has first strike. Whenever a pirate you control attacks, choose one that hasn't been chosen this turn. So if you attack with 3 or more pirates, you get all of these. Create a treasure token. Target creature can't block this turn. Exile the top card of your library. You may play it this turn. This card is gross. Oh! Hold on. Is this a foil mythic? It sure is. The Enigma Jewel. 1 blue for a legendary artifact. It enters tapped. Add double colorless. Spend this mana only to activate abilities. Craft with 4 more non-lands. And then it transforms into Locus of Enlightenment. Has each activated ability of the exiled cards used to craft it. You may activate each of those abilities only once each turn. Whenever you activate an ability that isn't a mana ability, copy it. You may choose new targets for the copy. Yeah, this card seems gross. A little hard to set up, but gross. I don't know if there's even anything I'm looking for out of this set. Deep Fathom Echo. 2, a green and a blue for a Merfolk Spirit. Beginning of combat on your turn, it explores. Then you may have it become a copy of another creature you control until end of turn. Oh, that's interesting. That's a cool ability. Oh, and an angel token. Flying Vigilance? Angel token? Let's go. And another art card. This thing again. There's just not much left here, I don't think. That's fine. That card seems alright. Dire Flail. What does it craft into? Dire Blunderbuss. Quick creature gets +3/+0 and has whenever this creature attacks, you may sacrifice an artifact other than Dire Blunderbuss. When you do, this creature deals damage equal to its power to target creature. Neat! That's cool. Walk with Ancestors. Oh, Castle Garenbrig is on the list. Actually, this card's worth something, I think. That's cool. Oh, my pile has fallen over. Oh, God. I'll have to sort that later. Oh, Island. Ah, shit. Oh, no. Captain Storm. That's cool. She's got blue now. Oh. I didn't realize that this could be a land. That's cool, I guess. Oh, and here's a non-foil version of Inishal. Or Inti. Sorry, wrong card. I got a Dinosaur Swamp. Ooh, fancy. Captivating Cave, don't care. Yeah, most of these are just good and limited at this point. I don't really care about anything else beyond this. Another Thrashing Brontodon. Palani's Hatcher. 3 red-green for a 5/3 dinosaur. Other dinosaurs you control have haste. Whenever it enters the battlefield, create 2/0/1 green dinosaur egg creature tokens. Beginning of combat on your turn, control 1 or more eggs, sacrifice an egg, then create a 3/3 green dinosaur creature token. Neat. Oh, Rift Bolt. Oh my god, look at the miscut on that. That's cool. Oh, I put them in the wrong pile. Oops. Not a whole lot of packs left. Oh, Spelunking again. That seems a lot rarer than I thought it might be, which would explain why it's so expensive. Kellen, Daring Traveler. 1 white for a 2/3 legendary creature, human fairy scout. It has an adventure. Journey on, sorcery adventure. Create X map tokens where X is 1 plus the number of opponents who control an artifact. So this is made for multiplayer, which most things are nowadays. Whenever Kellen during adventure attacks, review the top card of your library. If it's a creature card with mana value 3 or less, put it into your hand. Otherwise, you may put it into your graveyard. That's really cool, actually. This card seems really strong. Foil of this thing, and another list card. Oh, we got a forest. Oh, Fanatical Offering again. That's cool. Oh. Ooh, God, this artwork is so cool. That's so dope. I'm gonna hold that as... Oh! Hey! That's where that art is from. Okay. Tishana's Tidebinder. 2 in blue for a 3/2 Merfolk Wizard with Flash. When it enters the battlefield, counter up to 1 target activated or triggered ability. If an ability of an artifact, creature, or planeswalker is countered this way, that permanent loses all abilities for as long as it remains on the battlefield. That's dope. Oh! Oh, I think that's the most expensive card in the set. Hang on. Chimmel, the Inner Sun. 6 mana for a legendary artifact. Spells you control can't be countered at the beginning of your end step. Discover 5. That's disgusting. Alright. We're gaming. Oh, and here's the gnome token. Or the other gnome token, I should say. That's really sick. Oh, fucking look at that art card. Ugh. Oh! I forgot that they made the full arts of the dual lands. That's cool. Subterranean Schooner. Schooner? I have no idea. 3/4 vehicle for 1 in a blue. Whenever it attacks, create target creature that crewed it this turn explores. Oh, that's cool. Oh my god, there's a questing beast in this pack. I didn't know this was on the list. God damn. Oh, this card is broken. Okay, you know, I'll put that aside. Man, I didn't realize they had so many old busted cards on the list now. Another signed art card. Ooh, God, this island rules. Oh, hang on, that goes in that pile. Questing Beast has to be a couple bucks. Tarian's Journal. 1 in a black for a legendary artifact. Sacrifice another artifact or creature. Draw a card. Activate only as a sorcery. 2 in tap. Discard your hand. Transform it. Becomes the Tomb of Aclazotz. Tap to add black. Or tap. You may cast your creature spell from your graveyard this turn. If you do, it enters the battlefield with a finality counter on it. And it is a vampire in addition to its other types. Creature with a finality counter on it would die, exile it instead. That seems pretty good. Oh, and another gnome token. Alright, we got 3 packs left. And then we'll move on to the special card, and then I will stand up and move around a little bit, and then we will open up the other box. Oh, here's the normal art of the goblin. Oh, shit. Ow. Oh, shit, I skipped it. Oh, hey, it's the normal art of the other card. Cool. Oh, no, this is a different one. This is a different one. Hang on. 2 in double blue. Ojer Pakpatik, Deepest Epoch. It is a legendary creature god as the 4/3 flyer. Whenever you cast an instant spell from your hand, it gains rebound. When it dies, return it to the battlefield tapped and transformed under its owner controls with 3 time counters on it. Okay. I see. Add blue, remove a time counter from it. Transform it, activate only if it has no time counters on it, and only as a sorcery. Okay. That's cool. How many mythics have I gotten? It's been a few. I think it's like at least 4. Which is not bad. Oh, Chart of Course again. Abuelo's Awakening. X3 in white. For sorcery. Return target artifact or non-aura enchantment from your graveyard to the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counters on it. It is a 1/1 spirit creature with flying in addition to its other types. Man, that seems like it sucks. Oh, shit! Wait a minute! Oh, I forgot that these were in here! There's these, like, special guest cards or whatever they're called. Got a bridge from below. With really fucking freaky artwork. It's like a bridge made out of skulls and bones and shit. Oh, that's cool. I wonder if that thing's any good. I think it's banned in Modern still, so it might not actually see any play anywhere. I got a mountain. Last pack. Hopefully there's something decent in here. Oh, there's a forest for this thing. Oh, and another mythic. Saheeli, the Sun's Brilliance. Blue and a red for a legendary creature human artificer. It's a 2/2. Tap. Blue, red, and tap. Create a token that's a copy of another target creature or artifact you control. Except there's an artifact in addition to its other types. It gains haste. Sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step. That's pretty cool. And then this. Oh, and they make treasure tokens for the collaboration. That's interesting. Okay. And now we have the Treasure Trove Box Topper. So this is guaranteed to be an artifact of what I don't know. Hold on. Oh, okay. So here's the backside. All right. And bam. Arcane Signet. Okay. That's not bad. This sees play in Commander. Somebody will want this. Okay. I'm going to get up and stretch for a minute. And then I will come back and I will open the other box. I'll be right back. Alright, right back into it. No rest for the wicked. So here's Outlaws of Thunder Junction. I don't like this set from, like, a concept perspective. I don't like that it's, like, fucking Magic but Cowboys now. I don't really care about that shit. I kind of hate that we're just, like, turning Magic into Fortnite. But, from a design perspective, everything in this set is fucking dope. Like, from a design perspective, this set is fucking sick. From, like, a flavor and theming perspective, the set is dog shit. Now, these packs are different. These are play boosters. These are effectively set boosters that are able to be drafted, which is fine because nobody likes draft boosters and everybody likes set boosters, so why not give us the best of both? Put these all aside. Yep, I can put them all the way to the side now. And these ones are the Japanese style packs, so they open easier. And I think the rare's at the front, so let's just get into it. Oh, no. The rare is not at the front. Here's the art card. I think that's Annie joins up. No, that's Kellen. Sorry, that's Kellen joins up. Foil. So they have the... I forgot what these ones are called. They're, like, extra special things. They're like the showcase cards. I don't know what these are, but this is Tornado. It's not a good card anymore, but oh my god. Wow. Okay, hang on. Well, so there's like three sets in this one set. This is Nexus of Becoming. This is from the Big Score. This card is fucking broken. I think this is one of the more expensive cards in this set. I'm looking. It's not crazy expensive, but it's like good. Which is dope. So I'll put that to the side. Oh, and it's Inspiring Vantage. These are the Fastlands they reprinted, so that's good. Oh, and another rare, Step Between Worlds. Oh my god, and Lava Spur Boots. This whole set has a bunch of good stuff in it. Like, there's so much good in this set. I'm just gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna put all of the cool things that I like to the side and then hold on to them. Everything else will go somewhere else. Treasure token. There's a common land. We got a foil here that nobody cares about. Oh! I forgot they printed Cruel Ultimatum here. This is an old school card. I love this thing. I don't like the design of this thing here. I don't like this, like, wanted poster type shit. But that's a cool card. Oh, I'm gonna put this to the side. You like this frame, Fennel? I'm not a fan of this. It's hard to parse kind of at a glance. I like the artwork. I think the artwork is cool. I'm not a fan of the frame. But I love that they're just reprinting good cards. Oh, and here's Malcolm. This card is really good. And then we got some uncommons. I think there's a few in here that are, like, fine. So I'll, like, point those out if I see them. Yeah, this card. Rodeo Pyromancers. 3 in a red. Whenever you cast your first spell each turn, add red. This card is pretty good. And then we got a beaver. Anybody want to mount my beaver? No, you know what? Never mind. I'm not, like, big on the wanted poster frames, but, like, that's the only real negative I have about any of the extra shit in this set. Because I love when they put a bunch of extra shit in sets, because it's really cool. Like, this card is also gross. X red for an instant, deals X damage to any target. You may cast a spell with mana value X or less from your hand without paying its mana cost. This card is fucking broken. It was also a couple bucks for a while, so I'm glad that they reprinted it. Calamity, Galloping Inferno. Legendary creature, Horse Mount. It is a 4/6 with haste. Whenever it attacks while saddled, choose a non-legendary creature that's saddled at this turn, and create a tapped and attacking token that's a copy of it. Sacrifice the token at the beginning of the next end step. Repeat this process once. This card is really good. A bunch of this shit. Silver Deputy, June of Food's Tale, Wanted Griffin, Mirage Mesa, Bridal Bighorn, Discerning Peddler, Dance with the Tumbleweeds. There we go. Another map token. Thunder Salvo. Buried in the Garden. 2 green-white for an enchantment aura. Enchant land. When it enters the battlefield, exile target non-land permanent you don't control until Buried in the Garden leaves the battlefield. Okay. Whenever enchanted land is tapped for mana, it adds an additional 1 mana of any color. That's not bad. It's like a really expensive Chain to the Rocks combined with like a Utopia Sprawl. Aven Interrupter, this card is gross. This card is messed up. Yeah, it says Prosperity at the top. It's really cool. It's like the name of the town that the set took place on or something. Yeah, the Prosperity Post. Because these are all supposed to be wanted posters. I know that you're Yu-Gi-Oh! Brain, so you're thinking like Pot of, but... Here's a Bird Rogue. This guy is really messed up. 2/2 Flash Flying. When it enters the battlefield, exile target spell becomes plotted. So its owner may cast it as a sorcery on a later turn without paying its mana cost. Spells your opponents cast from graveyards or exile cost 2 more to cast. This card is just a real fucker. Very good. Slick Sequence. I want this card to be good. I don't think it is. Quick Draw. Jailbreak Scheme. Desert Stew. There's like one common in the set that I'm looking for. It's called Snakeskin Veil. Hey, speak of the devil. 1 green for an instant. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. It gains hexproof until end of turn. This is really good in the Gruul Blitz deck. So I'm holding on to that. We got an Ox token. Big ol' boy here. Got an Ox. It's eating a cactus. Oh, shit. Oh, Mirage, but I don't care. Tyrant Scorn. This card is pretty good. Blue-black for an instant. Choose 1. Destroy target creature with mana value 3 or less, or return target creature to its owner's hand. That card is pretty good. Oh, and this card is also going to be really good in Commander. Claim Jumper, 2 and a white for a 3/3 with Vigilance. It's a rabbit mercenary. When it enters the battlefield, and if an opponent controls more lands than you, you may search your library for a Plains card and put it onto the battlefield tapped. Then if an opponent controls more lands than you, repeat this process once. If you search your library this way, shuffle. This is not, say, basic Plains. You can find dual lands with this card. It's very good. Scorching Shot. This card is also going to be good and constructed. It's just double red for sorcery, deals 5 damage to target creature. Kills Shieldred, which is important. Voracious Varmint. This might also be good. I'm going to hold on to that guy. Oh, and that's it. Okay. I forget that these packs are actually smaller than normal boosters. Pig! We got a pig elemental. It's actually just an elemental, but it looks like a pig. Foil Island. Heartless Pillage. 2 and a black for a sorcery. Target opponent discards 2 cards. If you attack this turn, you create a treasure token. This card is really good in draft. Oh! Oh my god. Alright, this is the... I think this is the most expensive normal mythic in the set. No, sorry. There's 2 more that are higher than this, but this is from the big score. This is Vaultborn Tyrant. Come on, focus camera. Focus camera. 5 and double green for a creature dinosaur. It is a 6/6 with trample. When it or another creature with power 4 or greater enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 3 life and draw a card. When it dies, if it's not a token, create a token that's a copy of it, except it's an artifact in addition to its other types. So yeah, you have to kill this twice. It is a 6/6 with trample, and then every time you play another big idiot, you gain 3 life and draw a card. This card is fucking nuts. Oh, and then Caustic Bronco. 1 and a black for a 2/2 creature, Snake Horse Mount. It is a Snorse. Whenever it attacks, reveal the top card of your library and put it into your hand. You lose life equal to that card's mana value if it isn't saddled. Otherwise, each opponent loses that much life, and it saddles for 3. So it is effectively a weird Dark Confidant, but also sometimes you can make your opponents lose the life. It's very funny. Again, I think some of the designs in this set are sick. There's so many cool designs in this set. Oh, hold on. Did I put the weird? Yeah, I did. I put that, and then I need to put the pig in the pile. Art card. We got a common land. We got this thing. Imp's Mischief. Oh, my music stopped again. Please continue. Thank you. 1 and a black for an instant. Change the target of target spell with a single target. You lose life equal to that spell's mana value. So it's like a weird counterspell, kind of. It's pretty good. Oh, Assimilation Aegis. 1 blue-white for an artifact equipment. When it enters the battlefield, exile up to 1 target creature until it leaves the battlefield. Whenever Assimilation Aegis becomes attached to a creature, for as long as it remains attached to it, that creature becomes a copy of a creature card exiled with Assimilation Aegis. This card is really good in the blue-white control deck right now. I'm getting exhausted reading all these fucking words. I'm gonna hold on to Geyser Drake. This card is really good in blue-red commander decks. What the fuck? Bow! It is a legendary token. Its powers and intelligence equal to the number of lands you control. Huh. I think there's gotta be a legend that makes that. Mystical Tether. Journey to Nowhere! 1 and a white for an enchantment. When it enters the battlefield, exile target creature. When it leaves the battlefield, return the exiled card to the battlefield under its owner control. Old school removal card, but very good. Satoru the Infiltrator. Black, blue, for a legendary creature, Human Ninja Rogue. It's a 2/3 with Menace. Whenever Satoru and or 1 or more other non-token creatures enter the battlefield under your control, if none of them were cast or no mana was spent to cast them, draw a card. That's for the ninja deck. I might hold on to this. Nah, that's not the one I think it was. Oh well. Got a mercenary token. Oh, and one of the cool full art planes. I will say I really like these. I really like these full art lands. Repulse. 2 and a blue for an instant. Return target creature to its owner's hand. Draw a card. That's not bad. Stoic Sphinx. 2 and double blue for a 5/3 Sphinx with flash and flying. Has hexproof as long as you haven't cast a spell this turn. Interesting. Yeah, just not much left in the common and uncommon department, I don't think. I think I've seen, actually, all of the stuff that's, like, playable. Another elemental pig. Oh my god. Whoa, we got a foil smuggler surprise. So this has a new mechanic. It is 1 green for an instant with spree. So there's a little... It's hard to see because the camera refuses to focus. But there's a little plus sign in the corner here next to the mana value. And that means you choose 1 or more additional costs. So for green, you can add 2 colorless or 2 generic mill 4 cards. You may put up to 2 creature and or land cards from among the milled cards into your hand. For an additional 4 in green, you may put up to 2 creature cards from your hand onto the battlefield. And for an additional generic, creatures you control with power 4 or greater gain hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. This card is kind of gross. Oh my god, and Grindstone! Hang on. 1 for 3 and tap. Why does this... Oh, the song just is cropped weird. Hang on. There we go. Tap for 3 and tap. Target player mills 2 cards. If 2 cards share a color were milled this way, repeat this process. This is like an old school infinite combo card. Kellen joins up. This rare kind of sucks. Like, I don't think any of these are like all that good. I think this card's not bad. It's like a really weird mana leak that sometimes creates a 2/2 spirit. Oh, come on. Sometimes these packs are hard to open. Oh. Common land. This thing. Ride down. Red and white for an instant. Destroy target blocking creature. Creatures that were blocked by that creature this combat gain trample until end of turn. That's pretty cool. Oh, 3 steps ahead. This card is actually pretty expensive from what I understand. Yeah, it's like a couple of bucks. It's kind of up there. Nice. Another spree card, blue. And then you can add 1 and a blue to counter target spell. You can add 3 to create a token that's a copy of target artifact or creature you control. And you can add 2 to draw 2 cards and discard a card. This card's pretty sick. All right, this is like we are 1/3 of the way through the box after this. I got a construct token. Foil, bedevil. This card's good in Commander. I like this card. Oh, what the fuck is this? Tarnation Vista. Enters tapped. As it enters, choose a color. Tapped, add 1 mana of the chosen color. 1 and tap for each color among monocolored permanents you control. Add 1 mana of that color. I don't think this card is actually all that good. I'm looking right now. This is like one of the worst mythics in this slot, I think. Yeah, it's like not even... It's like maybe $1. Oh, well. Oh, and then hell to pay. Oh, this is another fireball. X in red for a sorcery. It deals X damage to target creature. Create a number of tapped treasure tokens equal to the amount of excess damage dealt to that creature this way. That seems pretty alright. A bunch of other draft cards. This card is ruining Pauper right now. 1 for a 1/2 Goblin Pirate at common with first strike and haste. You can pay 2 in red and sacrifice it, draw a card, and create a treasure token. This card is ruining Pauper right now. It's very funny. Do not put 1 mana creatures at common with haste. Don't do it. Primal Might. X and green for a sorcery. Target creature you control gets +X until end of turn, and then it fights up to one target creature you don't control. That's pretty good. Oh, Marchesa, dealer of death. A Grixis. So blue, black, red. Whenever you commit a crime, you can pay 1. If you do, look at the top 2 cards of your library, put one of them into your hand and the other into your graveyard. This is a 3/4. This card is very good. Got a possum. Forgot about this. This is a possum. So we got a little guy. One of these days I'm going to get a decent camera that doesn't kill the resolution as soon as I move it out immediately from underneath the camera. Alright. Oh, come on. Sometimes these packs are a problem. Heartless Pillage again. Stingerback Terror. It's a 2 and double red for a 7/7 Flying Trample Scorpion Dragon. Oh, it gets -1/-1 for each card in your hand, and you can pay 2 and a red to plot it. That's pretty sick, actually. That card actually seems really strong. You can just wait to play it until you have no, like, cards in your hand, and then just murder your opponent. Or you can plot it and then wait to... Oh, another Snakeskin Veil. You can plot it and then cast it as soon as you're, like, out of cards. Oh, foil Roadie Pyromancers. Another Buried in the Garden. Greed's Gambit. Just another lost, or another thing from the big score. 3 and a black, enchantment. When it enters the battlefield, you draw 3 cards, gain 6 life, and create 3/2/1 black bat creature tokens with flying. At the beginning of your end step, you discard a card, lose 2 life, and sacrifice a creature. When it leaves the battlefield, you discard 3 cards, lose 6 life, and sacrifice 3 creatures. Huh. Okay. That seems alright. Oh my god, Marchesa. Not Marchesa, this is Vraska the Silencer. 1 black-green for a 3/3 legendary creature Gorgon Assassin with Death Touch. Whenever a non-token creature an opponent controls dies, you may pay 1. If you do, return that card to the battlefield tapped under your control. It's a treasure artifact with tap, sacrifice this artifact, add 1 mana of any color, and it loses all other types. It's just like a weird form of graveyard hate. That also, like, steals stuff and, like, ramps you. Alright, I think this is the halfway point. God, this takes... I forgot how long it takes to open boxes when you have to read every card. Oh, Zombie Rogue. It's a 2/2. Blue and a black. Neat. Foil Forest. Oh! Magebane Lizard! So we got a foil lizard. So 1 and a red for a 1/4 lizard. Whenever a player casts a non-creature spell, Magebane Lizard deals damage to that player equal to the number of non-creature spells they've cast this turn. So this is really good against control decks and storm decks. Siphon Insight. Oh, I really like this card. 1 and a black for an instant. Look at the top 2 cards of target opponent's library. Exile 1 of them face down and put the other on the bottom of that library. You may play the exiled card for as long as it remains exiled, and you may spend mana or mana of any color to cast a spell, and has flashback for 1 blue and a black. Husper Posse Boss. 2 and double red for a 2/4 Lizard Rogue. Other outlaws you control have haste. Outlaws are Assassins, Mercenaries, Pirates, Rogues, and Warlocks. When it enters the battlefield, create 2 1/1 red mercenary creature tokens with tap. Target creature you control gets +1/+0 until end of turn, activated only as a sorcery. That seems good. And then, you know, the rest. Unless we open more Snakeskin Veils, I think I'm skipping everything else. Mercenary token. Got a mountain. Oh, Dust Animus. So 1 and a white for a 2/3 flying spirit. If you control 5 or more untapped land, Dust Animus enters the battlefield with 2+1/+1 counters and a lifelink counter on it. So you can plot this for 1 and a white and then play it later. This is really good. Not to mention it's foil. Another tornado. Oh, this is the thing that makes the bow token, I think. Yeah. Bonnie Paul Clear Cutter, 3 green, blue with for a 6/5 giant scout with reach. When it enters the battlefield, create Bow, the legendary ox token. And then whenever you attack, draw a card. Then you may put a land from your hand on the from your hand or graveyard onto the battlefield. The card is really good. Shoot the Sheriff. Destroy target non-outlaw creature. This card is also very good. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else. Yeah, another Voracious Varmint. I'll hold that to the side. Oh my god, this pile is falling over also. I can't keep my piles straight. Oh my god, how the hell? There we go. I got a clue token. Lush Oasis. Foil this back for more. Tiny Bones joins up. This card sucks. That card is not good. I'm not even gonna bother reading it. Spirit token, this thing, whatever this is. Skewer the Critics. This card is really good in some older formats. Roxanne Starfall Savant. 3 red-green for a 4/3 legendary creature cat druid. When it enters the battlefield or attacks, create a tapped colorless artifact token named Meteorite. Whenever it enters the battlefield, it deals 2 damage to any target, and add 1 mana of any color. Whenever you tap an artifact for mana, add 1 mana of any type. So this basically doubles your artifact mana. That's pretty sick. That thing. Oh, a foil one of that guy. Decisive Denial. Blue-green. Instant. Choose 1 target creature you control fights target creature you don't control. Or counter target non-creature spell unless its controller pays 3. That's pretty good. Oh, Concealed Courtyard. So another fast land. Sick. Yeah, there's like a couple cards in here that are still like insanely good to open, but I haven't seen them yet. Another Mercenary token, this thing, a foil, whatever that is. Vanishing Verse, black and a white for an instant, exile target monocolored permanent. Oh, and then a Smuggler Surprise. Nice, that one's non-foil. Neat. Got another Reckless Lackey. Oh, poor Pauper. It just cannot escape the dominance of mono-red aggro. Aside from that one format where Storm was legal. Fierce Retribution. Grand Abolisher! I forgot that this card was in the big score. During your turn, your opponents can't cast spells or activate abilities of artifacts, creatures, or enchantments. Oh my god, double down. Okay, so 3 and a blue. Enchantment. Whenever you cast an outlaw spell, copy that spell. Ooh! That seems pretty cool. Yeah, like I said, a lot of really cool cards in this set. So many interesting designs. And then a bunch of good reprints as well, like Snakeskin Veil and all the fast lands. Oh, Return the Favor. Oh, this card is gross. Also, I got it in foil, which is sick. So, double red for an instant with Spree. So, you can add 1, copy target instant spell, sorcery spell, activated ability, or triggered ability. You may choose new targets for the copy, and then you can add another generic to change the target of target spell or ability with another single target. This card is gross. Humiliate. White and a black for a sorcery. Target opponent reveals their hand. You may choose a non-land card from it. That player discards that card. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. That's pretty good. Outcaster Trailblazer. 2 and a green for a 4/2 human druid. When it enters the battlefield, add 1 mana of any color. And whenever another creature with power 4 or greater enters the battlefield under your control, draw a card. And then you can plot it for 2 and a green. Oh my god, another copy of Return the Favor. But that one's non-foil. Yeah, there's a lot of insanely good commons and uncommons in this set, which I think is the mark of a good set. Maybe not necessarily a good set, but a very powerful set is when they've actually got decent things at lower rarities. Another clue. This thing. Hindering Light. White and a blue for an instant. Counter target spell that targets you or a permanent you control and draw a card. Territory Forge. 4 in red for an artifact. When it enters the battlefield, if you cast it, exile target artifact or land. Territory Forge has all activated abilities of the exiled card. That's pretty sick. Key to the Vault. 1 and a blue for a legendary artifact equipment. Whenever a equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, look at that many cards from the top of your library. Look at that many cards from the top. Oh, I see. So it deals. So you look at however many cards from the top of your library equal to the damage it dealt. You may exile a non-land card from among them. Put the rest in the bottom of your library in a random order. You may cast the exile card without paying its mana cost. That's pretty sick. Oh, 4/4 Scorpion Dragon. That's for one of the commander cards, I think. Void Slime. Oh, this is the original. I forget. It's a card from Kaladesh. I can't remember what it's called. But this is green and blue for an instant. Counter target spell, activated ability, or triggered ability. This is an old-ass card. Oh, Railway Brawler. Nice. 3 in double green for a Rhino Warrior. It's a 5/5 with reach and trample. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, put X +1/+1 counters on it where X is its power, and then you can plot it for 3 and a green. This card is gross. This card is so gross. Oh, and then Bruce... Wait, I got 2 rares in this pack. Nice. Bruce Tarl, Roving Rancher. 2 red-white for a 4/3 legendary creature, Human Warrior. Other creatures... Oxen you control have double strike, sorry. When it enters the battlefield or attacks, exile the top card of your library. If it's a land card, you create a 2/2 white Ox. Otherwise, you may cast it until the end of your next turn. That's pretty sick. I might build around that card. That seems pretty sick. Clue token. Basic land. Oh, hold on. Token over here. Clear Shot, 2 and a green for an instant. Target creature you control gets +1/+1 until end of turn. It deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control. Eh. Oh, I got the full art Inspire advantage. Nice. Oh, and then another one of these. One last job, 2 and a white for a sorcery with Spree. You can add 2, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield, so it's like a really big reanimate. +1, return target mount or vehicle card from your graveyard to the battlefield, and then +1, return target aura or equipment from your graveyard to the battlefield, attached to target creature you don't control. That's pretty dope. That could see a lot of play in Commander, I think. I don't think there's anything in Constructed that would want to run it because it's so expensive, but who knows. Foil Island, Jailbreak Scheme, Contagion Engine. Alright, a mythic from this part. So 6 mana for an artifact. When it enters the battlefield, put a -1/-1 counter on each creature target player controls, and you can pay 4 and tap and proliferate twice. Nuts a card. Riku of Many Paths. So a new Riku. Green, blue, red for a 3/3 legendary creature human wizard. Whenever you cast a modal spell, which is any of the spree cards, choose up to X, where X is the number of times you chose a mode for that spell. Exile the top card of your library. Until the end of your next turn, you may play it. Put a +1/+1 counter on Riku. It gains trample until end of turn. Create a 1/1 blue bird token with flying. A lot of words on these cards. It's really wearing me out. Oh, the dogs are at it again. Oh, God. Terminal Agony. 2 black-red for a sorcery. Destroy target creature, and it has Madness for black and red. So if you discard it, you can pay the Madness cost and cast a spell. Are at the Beguiler? I think? It's 1 and an Esper, so 1 white, blue, and black for a 4/4 with lifelink as a human warlock. Whenever an aura you control becomes attached to a non-land permanent opponent controls with mana value less than or equal to that aura's mana value, gain control of that permanent for as long as that aura is attached to it. Neat. Cool commander card. Yeah, this is just kind of a really big commander set. A really small commander set, I guess. 2/2 spirit token. Oh, one of the islands. I really like this island. You can see the mana symbol is in the rock here. It's really cool. Oh, Fling! Oh, this is my favorite card. I love this card. 1 and a red for an instant. As an additional cost to cast a spell, sacrifice a creature. Fling deals damage equal to the sacrificed creature's power to any target. I killed so many people with this card in Amonkhet Standard. God, I love this card. Oh my god, and Slick Shot Show Off. This card's like the most expensive rare in the set. 1 and a red for a 1/2 bird wizard with flying and haste. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, it gets +2/+0 until end of turn, and you can plot it for 1 and a red. So you can plot this for later when you've got a ton of spells that you want to cast, and then kill somebody to death with it. It's really cool. Oh, no, another Snakeskin Veil. Good. Oh, come on. Open, damn you. Skullcrack. Ooh, I like this card. This is a good card. This is played in Burn for a long time. 1 and a red for an instant. Players can't gain life this turn. Damage can't be prevented this turn. Skullcrack deals 3 damage to target creature or planeswalker. And then Laughing Jasper Flint. I don't want to read this card. It's got too many words and I don't think it's that good. Oh, another Voracious Varmint. Put that aside. Oh, this is a really funky copy token. Look at that. That's really cool. Come on, camera. Work with me here. Camera. Yeah, look at that. That's really cool. Oh, shit. Outlaw's Fury. Outlaw's Merriment. This card is really good. 1 red and double white for an enchantment at the beginning of your upkeep. Choose one at random. Create a red and white creature token with those characteristics. You could create a 3/1 human warrior with trample and haste, a 2/1 human cleric with lifelink and haste, or a 1/2 human rogue with haste, and when this creature enters the battlefield, it deals 1 damage to any target. Oh, Rush of Dread. Here's the black Spree card. 1 black for a sorcery with Spree. Add 1. Target opponent sacrifices half the creatures they control rounded up. Add 2. Target opponent discards half the cards in their hand rounded up. And plus 2. Target opponent loses half their life rounded up. That's really good. Oh, shit. Oh, I ruined it. Oh, Intimidation Campaign. When it enters the battlefield, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Whenever you commit a crime, you may return it to its owner's hand. So this is kind of a throwback to an old card. I don't remember the name of it, but it was pretty good at one point in Magic history. Savage Smash. 1 red and green for a sorcery. Target creature you control gets +2/+2 until end of turn. It fights target creature you don't control. That's pretty good. Ornery Tumblewag. It's a Brushwag mount. So 2 and a green for a 2/2. At the beginning of combat on your turn, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Whenever it attacks while saddled, double the number of +1/+1 counters on target creature and it saddles for 2. This card is gross. This card is insanely good. Because you can target stuff that isn't your own creature, or isn't the Brushwag itself. It can just make something else huge and then start making itself huge later. It's so good. Oh, here's a dinosaur. 3/1 dinosaur. It's a foil mountain. Nice. Another foil. Those are common. Pest infestation. XX in green. Sorcery. Destroy up to X target artifacts and or enchantments. Create twice X 1/1 black and green pest creature tokens with when this creature dies, you gain 1 life. Ooh, draw off the flesh right. That is a flesh right. Flesh right. 2 and a blue for a legendary creature, human warlock. It's a 2/3. Whenever you cast a spell during your turn other than your first spell that turn, create a 2/2 blue and black zombie rogue creature token. Whenever a zombie enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on it for each other zombie that entered the battlefield under your control this turn. And then a bunch of other shit nobody cares about. Okay. 3 packs left. Oh, you know, I just realized that I don't have the chat overlay on this scene. Oops. Oh well. 1/1 vampire rogue with lifelink. Oh, foil inspiring vantage. That's really cool. I might use that for something. A murder. 1 in double black. Destroy target creature. Simple. Good. Oh! Transmutation font. 5 mana for an artifact. Create your choice of a blood token, clue token, or food token. Tap and 3 and tap. Sacrifice 3 artifact tokens with different names. Search your library for an artifact card, put it on the battlefield, then shuffle. Activate only as a sorcery. This card is insanely good, and I really wanted it. Oh my god, another mythic. Goldvein Hydra, X and green for a 0/0 Vigilance Trample Haste Hydra. When it enters the battlefield with X +1/+1 counters on it. When it dies, create a number of tapped treasure tokens equal to its power. So even when you kill it, it's going to let you pay for another one. It's really good. This has been a pretty good box, I think. Nothing like insanely high value, but like good. I didn't get the blue artifact, but I don't think anybody can really count on that. Ooh! Foil Decisive Denial. That's cool. Target creature you control fights target creature you don't control, and then counter target non-creature spell unless they pay 3. Ride Down. I've seen that one already. Fortune Loyal Steed, 2 and a white for a 2/4 legendary creature beast mount. When it enters the battlefield, scry 2. When it attacks while saddled at the end of combat, exile it, and up to 1 target creature that saddled it this turn. Turn those cards to the battlefield under their owner's control. That's pretty good. Get some extra value out of some enter the battlefield triggers. Final pack. Alright, anything good here? Anything at all? Foil version Farmant, I'll take that. Essence Capture. Blue for an instant. Counter target creature spell. Put a +1/+1 counter on up to 1 target creature you control. I like this card. I don't think it's all that good, but... Akul the Unrepentant. Black, red for a 5/5 flying trample Scorpion Demon Rogue. Sacrifice 3 other creatures. You may put a creature card from your hand onto the battlefield. Activate only as a sorcery and only once each turn. That's pretty good. And that's it. Oh, Honest Rutscene. I like this card. Oh my god, another Restless Lackey. I think I've got the playset of these. I would hope so. It's only a common, but still. Holy hell. God, I'm exhausted. Okay, that is everything. I'm gonna let's go through and see what all what the best things I got were. If I can even get through that shit. I'm gonna pull out all the mythics. see how good this box was for, like, ratios. Mythics and cards that I know are playable, I should say. Goodness gracious, there's a lot here. God, I opened so many cards here. Oh, come on. Did I open 3 different versions of Inspiring Vantage? I think I did. I sure fucking did. Alright, so here's the Thunder Junction box. So we got 7 cards from the big score, 2 of which are like way up there. Right? Yeah, Vaultborn Tyrant is up there. I think the Transmutation font isn't crazy expensive, but it's like good. Oh, it's actually not that much at all. Nexus of Becoming is like $1.50, and so is a font. That's sad, but fine. It's playable, which is what matters. And I don't think any of these other ones are actually all that expensive either. Oh well. This card is like 25 bucks. So that's fine. And then as for the main set, like, we got all kinds of shit here. I think the best, like, non-extended art mythic in the set is Tiny Bones, which I didn't see. This card's 10 bucks. The Slick Shot is 12. No, sorry, they're both 12. Oh, yeah. Where is it? 3 Steps Ahead is like 6 bucks. God, actually, the more that I look at it, the more that this seems like a dud box. Jesus. Damn. That's kind of sad. Yeah, Double Down's only like $1. That is tragic. Oh well. It was fun. I had a good time. Wait a minute. Did I skip the Railway Brawler? I think I did. Oh, I sure did not. That means it has plummeted. Am I dumb? Oh yeah, I did miss it. This card's like $9. Okay. Well, I mean, it could have been worse. I've seen much worse boxes. And then the Lost Caverns box is also kind of up there. I'll have to look through and see if there's anything else in here that I got that's kind of crazy. But I think the Lost Caverns box is really good. I didn't get any of, like, the biggest hits, I don't think. I got Chimmel, which is 15. Yeah, Chimmel looks like it's the biggest one that I got, the biggest hit. I got the... Wait a minute, hold on. I did get the alt art of Tishana's Tidebinder, which is not here? What? Oh, no, there it is. Weird. Huh. Weird. It is listed strangely. Oh well. I had fun. I think it's fun. I mean, this is why kind of why you buy singles, because like you don't like this box, while fun, probably lost me a ton of money, which is normal, but like, you know, buy singles when you can. I did this for fun, and I think I had a good time. I hope everybody else had a good time too. And with that said, I think I'm gonna call it a day because I am tired. So I hope everybody else had a great time. I'm gonna try to do more Guerrilla streams. I just don't know what. I just thought this would be fun because I got these for my birthday. So, but I hope everybody has a great weekend. If you guys haven't seen it, please watch the video today. I think it was fun. If you like it, let me know because I want to do more of it. It's easy to make, especially during weeks where I work a bunch. So, that would be easier for me to do something like that on a week where I work. So, let me know what you think. And I will see you guys next week. Have a good night, everybody.